6 CU Boulder students overdosing on what police are calling a possibly tainted batch of cocaine. Now, they all survived and are recovering today, but this happened at Kappa Sigma last night. It's a fraternity that has been expelled from the college. Investigators are looking into what may have been in that cocaine, and they say alcohol was involved as well. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon spoke with one nonprofit raising awareness about what could be inside certain drugs.
On the Hill Sunday, Kappa Sigma is quiet.
I was not surprised, given how widespread the cocaine use is at CU Boulder.
The fraternity, currently expelled from CU Boulder, is where 6 students started their Saturday night before ending up in the hospital.
College is a natural time to push boundaries, take risks, and that's what you're supposed to do developmentally. But what students don't realize is that the risk landscape has dramatically changed.
Dawn Reinfeld is the executive director of Blue Rising, a nonprofit raising awareness about that risk.
Boulder police are saying that it was possibly tainted cocaine, but what do you hear when I say that?
I say that there was fentanyl in it.
That's Reinfeld's guess as to what could have been in the cocaine 6 men at the fraternity overdosed on. One of them was originally in critical condition, but all of them are expected to recover.
Last month, we're at a different fraternity doing a fentanyl education program. The students had a lot of questions, and they were very receptive to learning about fentanyl. And quite frankly, they were surprised at the drugs fentanyl could be found in. Adderall, Xanax, OxyContin, Percocet, meth, heroin, cocaine, MDMA.
She says the nonprofit works with a dozen college campuses across the state, including CU Boulder.
Most of the colleges that we deal with, there are some that are willing to share the information about cocaine, but it seems like it's the one drug that the schools really struggle with being honest about.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe because it comes across as such a party drug.
In 2022, CU decided to participate in a national system that tracks where drug overdoses happen, called the OD map. With that data is the ability to alert first responders if there's an increase of drug overdoses in specific locations. Reinfeld wants to see students notified, too.
We need to track it and then warn people, and the school, not just CU Boulder, but the other schools in the state, need to send out warnings to parents and students, just like we would for an active shooter.
In Boulder, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Glad to hear those students are recovering. And CU Boulder tells us they do amplify messaging from either law enforcement or public health about the prevalence of certain drugs. And the school will coordinate with Boulder police if they believe campus-wide messaging is needed after this incident. CU Boulder also offers training for student groups and provides free naloxone and fentanyl test strips.